Bill Gates is talking about it. He says the tax policies like Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's 70% marginal tax rate are missing the mark. He does a podcast with The Verge. He said the IRS shows the statistics for the top 400 people of the highest income, and the rate they pay, it's about a 20% rate. So it has nothing to do with the 39.6% marginal ordinary income rate. So it's a misfocus. If you focus on that, you're missing the picture. He also says tax rates can be more progressive and can be debated. So what are your thoughts here on what Bill Gates is saying about taxes?
You know what? There is an issue that you've raised on this program repeatedly, that hedge fund managers they still get the carried interest. They can still, they still take advantage of the carried interest. That's really what he's talking about. And that it's even sort of what Cardi B was talking about in this. She posted this video online. It was it was going viral like all of her things do. But she was talking about her friends and her fellow rap artists, fellow musicians who are they make seven figures, but the tax rates in these cities where they live are astronomical, and they're supporting families. They're supporting the vast number of people as part of their business, and they're getting taxed through the nose, while you do have hedge fund managers who are not getting taxed at the ordinary income level. So if you really want to go, I mean, we're talking about trying to create a level playing field and fairness in the tax system. That's kind of what Bill Gates is talking about. And
if you really want to push back on the talking point that is a real Democratic talking point, that the tax package went to the rich, that's the area to cut back on, the carried interest. Because anything else, lowering the corporate rate is not necessarily going to the rich. It's going to corporations who are following through on and creating jobs and trying to invest money.
I think Gates is really pushing back on this myth that if you raise taxes on the upper quartiles or the upper parts of the income scale, that's somehow going to pay for all this spending. And he's saying it's not. That's not the issue. You're not even going to come close. Quit talking about that. It's not the kind of tax reform that's going to make the country stronger and better. Hats off to him for pushing on that. I just don't think anybody's listening to him on that side of the aisle.
Yeah, because there's too many loopholes at the upper echelons for the tax brackets. But the reality is everyone needs to pay taxes. Only 50% of this country pays their fair share in taxes.
Yep.
It's the wealthy.
It's not even their fair share. Like when you have half this country that pays no net federal income tax or close to it, they're not paying a dime for our national defense. They're not paying a dime toward the military. And people say, oh, well, they pay payroll taxes. There are other taxes they pay. But you know what? Your payroll taxes go to fund a benefit to you that you eventually collect down the road. I'm talking about paying for our soldiers, paying for to protect what the values and the what we hold so dear in this.
Right. And I'll say it once more. I said it 100 times. The top 10% of earners pay 71% of all income tax already today.